Tell you 3 people have died on this scene in northwest Miami-Dade. This is at the location of a TV transmission tower that we here at WPLG Channel 10 share with WSVN Channel 7. And the tragic news is that 3 workers out there have died. You see the 3 yellow tarps. No one else was injured. No one has been transported. We have a crew getting to that scene. You're looking live from Sky 10. This apparently were some contractors who were hired by WSVN Channel 7 to fix part of the transmission tower that is very high up in the air. And somehow this accident has happened. One of our chief engineers here, Darren Koski, is with us. He has worked on that scene, and we're going to get with him in just a moment. But Jeff Weinsier is on the scene already. Jeff, what are you learning there?
A source is telling us that it is likely 3 people have perished in this terrible, tragic accident that happened at the tower behind us. Take a look. You can see Miami Gardens police here on the scene. This is the city of Miami Gardens. There is the tower. There are usually 3 of those beams up on the top. You see one of them is missing. As you are watching this picture, as you are going back and forth from the chopper, we have our assistant chief engineer, Steve Ellis, who is out here with us. Staff out here with us. Steve, tell us what was going on our tower that we share with WSVN today.
Okay, due to the mandated FCC repack, Channel 7 needed to put a new antenna up to go from Channel 7 to Channel 9.
Jeff Weinsier is on that scene for us with one of our engineers there. We're just losing their audio a touch. So right here I have Darren Koski with me. Darren, explain for us, do you know what Channel 7 was fixing out there?
They were getting ready to do an upgrade to the transmission lines and the antenna. The yellow part that's on the ground right now is actually called a gin pole. It's part of like a scaffolding that would get attached to the side of the tower to allow for lifting of heavy weight up the side for installation.
Darren, how high would these 3 workers have been?
Depending upon what platform they could have been on, could have been upwards of 1,200 feet.
Oh, 1,200 feet.
So
Jeff,
there's different platforms at certain levels. Not know exactly how far up they were, at what level.
We can see those platforms there. Jeff Weinsier is back with us now. Jeff, take it away.
Yeah, we were talking to Steve Ellis, our assistant chief engineer, and Steve, you said they were doing what specifically up there?
They were removing gear at the top of the tower to install a new TV antenna for Channel 7. When they were removing this gear, bringing the second piece down, what they call the gin pole, the lifting device, collapsed, sadly taking the life of, it looks like, 3 tower workers.
Are these crews local? Are these crews, do they have tell me what kind of safety is involved in this?
This is a very, very safe tower crew that we've used, that Channel 10 and Channel 7 and all the local broadcasters have used many times. They're based in Texas, very safety conscious, and really we wouldn't use them if they weren't. And really the highest qualifications that you could have in a tower crew. It's just dangerous work.
Gotcha. This tower, could the whole thing have come down? Because there are actual cables that are holding this down. If that hoist had hit the cables.
Yeah, we were we're fortunate that that didn't happen, because it could have caused more death and destruction. But this is sad enough that these 3 really, really good guys have lost their lives on this accident.
How often are we on this tower? How often do we do maintenance? Is it routine for people to be on top of this tower?
Yes, we do regular maintenance to the tower. We do regular inspections and maintenance. This work needed to be done as part of the mandated repack that was done by the mandated by the FCC, where they shrink our band, and so Channel 7 needed to move and put up a new antenna.
Is it your understanding that they may have fallen from the top of this tower?
Yes, that's what it seems like happened.
And how high is our tower?
It's where the gin pole was about 960 feet.
Lori, there you have it. Again, police are on the scene here. This is the city of Miami Gardens, where sources tell us it has not been confirmed right now, but possibly 3 people working on the tower that transmits the signal for WPLG and for WSVN. had fallen. We're going to stay out here, get some more information. We'll, of course, bring you the very latest.
Jeff, thank you. And we have confirmed here at the station that 3 people are dead. We saw the yellow tarps down there below, some 1,250 feet down. Before we leave, Darren Koski, just describe the cables we're looking at. Does that literally look like a broken cable there?
Yeah, it looks like there's some pulleys that they were using. That's certainly not part of the normal operation of the tower to see that kind of wire or cabling up there. Something definitely broke or gave way, and that, like I said, it looks to be the tower's intact, but the gin pole, the scaffolding they use on the side to hoist the equipment up and down is what broke free from the tower and fell.
It's just so tragic. You see the ambulances there, but 3 people confirmed dead in this collapse in Miami Gardens. We will continue to work this story, and Louis and Janine, I'll send it back to you for right